Walking up the hill as a small boy with my father, he said to me one day, there'll be shade over this driveway, and it was very hard for a young boy to visualise that, but now we walk up the drive and it can be all shade in the middle of summer. And it's surprisingly how quick this has really happened, even though it might have been 50 years, but it's a quick moment in time. Good afternoon, I'm Philip Holt. I farm at Maraetara, which is a coastal farm near Bayview, just northwest of Napier. The original farm had very little vegetation on apart from gorse and blackberry, and Dad planted a few plants, tried different species, and the more success they had, the more tree variety was planted. The multiple benefits that tree planting has had for our farm is the dollar return from pine crops, improved biodiversity, our bird life. In the 1950s we hardly saw a bird, and the ones around the house were miners or magpies. Now we have many native birds and curlew, numerous tui. There's an improving number of wetland birds. Ponds have quite a range of birds on them now. I started a journey and I'm enjoying it so much, and enjoying all the benefits and all the wonderful people I'm meeting and making our small imprint on the New Zealand environment. The Norfolk pine on top of this hill is a special place for our family and our visitors, and we can see all the surrounding areas. Great vantage point for seeing what the weather's like, what the countryside's like. It's our mountain really, Maraetara, our mountain. And this is where our ashes will be spread. As you are approaching the so-called retiring age of 60, 65, maybe that's a good time to start another project and plant some trees, give yourself an interest, keep yourself young and active, and you will be amazed what you can create in the next 30 years that you will live if you plant trees. When we have taken land out of our farming operation for commercial forestry, quite often it's in areas where there's been less grass growth. Our farming is probably becoming more efficient. We're farming the other land better. One 20 hectare block, we received over $1 million net into our farming business. So this is a huge benefit, and it was income off steep land that no way would we have got those returns from farming stock. And when you do get a successful harvest, it's always very nice getting that cash return. When you do get it, you wish at that point you'd planted more, looked after them better, and so it provides many more opportunities. I would like to see many farmers or farm managers have a good look at their farms and identify areas which would be best in trees and have the right species planted, whether it is commercial crop or whether it's retiring into native. I don't believe it is wise land use to have whole farms planted in pine trees boundary to boundary. Times change, values change, and it is very difficult to change the land use from a tree crop back to stock farming. Sometimes when I'm moving stock along the alleyway, I just park my bike and enjoy the peace of this native planted bush. Just a nice tranquil time on my own, and the stock quietly walking up the hill on their own. I'm happy and they're happy.